Not the best brother in his eyes, only if he knew. Okay, so this might be TMI, but I'm on the pot in the dark at 5:26 and pitching black. I couldn't even see a shadow if I wanted to. I am a 25-year-old man, had a family, wife, and soon 3 beautiful children. At night in the dark between late hours and early mornings, I always find myself deep in my emotions about my past. I am sure from bottling up past trauma. I grew up in a broken home. I was no stranger to abuse, emotional nor physical. My brother is a good kid, 19, now. My mom was single most of her life. My dad was not in the picture when I was a child. My mother met my brother's dad when I was about 6. I never knew we were about to go through the worst 3 years of our life. But to sum it up, I flunked 3rd grade due to neglect, witnessed my baby brother beaten, starved and locked in a closet for the first 2 years of his life. I was also abused, but I will always remember what he went through more, because I was his protector, lacking of course at the time. If you are a stranger to abuse, which I would hope most of you are, but I know a lot of you aren't, I'll paint a small but detailed picture. I lived in a small 2-bedroom apartment. But these 3 years made it feel like a damp cardboard box. Watching over my brother, because I was never taken to school. My brother was malnourished, soft spots sunken in, breath smelled like death because we was starting to rot, would cry because he had broken ribs, and would crawl because he had a fractured leg. I'd have to see him while I was home alone, which was often because I would let him out of the closet, where he slept on his bath towel. I would change his diaper, the best I could, and make him bottles. It always seemed like he was drinking them forever. I remember when he was old enough to crawl, he tried drinking water out the toilet, often search for food in the trash, and eat garbage just trying to survive. So I would give him cups of water and sneak him bologna sandwiches or peanut butter and jellies. I would try my best to put him back in place before anyone got home for my sake and his. I wouldn't always succeed, but it was worth every beating to know he was changed, loved. The best I could do being 6/7 years old at the time. I remember when I turned 8 years old and I went to school after seeing my brother the day before, looking worse than any other day I had seen him. Walking into the principal's office, stomach twisting and scared for my life, I told him everything. Just when I thought we escaped, I suffered more abuse in foster care for another one, but they loved my little brother and treated him well, which I'm thankful for. My aunt went to classes to become foster parents and truly save us. I will be forever grateful. Fast forward through life, I was not the best brother. After all this, I was hard on my brother, not because I wanted to be, but because I've seen life and wanted to prepare him for how hard it can be. He is a